Greetings Tubiverse, I am one Noob, and in this video we're going to talk about the Alliance Monster feature in Top War. So far we have the Blaze Baboon. Ain't he just the coolest monster you've ever seen? When this feature was released, a lot of us got excited as we imagined a brave new world of more dynamic combat. We got all giddy and imagined alliances building these mecha warriors of greatness and fighting in a faraway battle arena. But what do we get? Yeah, sadly not even that cool. We got this guy. Last I checked, there are two videos of this feature, one by Timmy and another by just me. That's not a lot for something that's supposed to be a big deal. And two graphics that Mamie put together for us. Now that's a big hint that this bad boy could be a big fat turd dropped onto your server that gets you a little statue for your capital once your alliance qualifies to build one. All right, okay. Listen, in Top War, they try a lot of stuff, and not all of it can be solid gold. So since it's a free feature, we should talk about how to get the most out of this thing. Listen, it's not terrible, and with some planning, you can get some solid benefits from our somewhat toothless monkey here. The main problem with this creature, outside of it being underwhelmingly useful in game, is that no one has taken the time to build out a roadmap of how to get your alliance the best benefits using him. We missed it over on server 2044. Yes, we are recruiting, we have cookies, come play. And my graphic here shows just how far off the beaten path we went. I'm not going to show you the other monster talent progress sent to me from other servers that are bigger and badder than us, allegedly. Well, actually, some of them really are. There's some monsters out there. But it's equally depressing because we all felt really let down by the difference between what we hoped would happen and what ended up happening with our toothless monkeys. The skills and perks aren't great, so in talking to people on other servers, I saw this trend where none of us really focused on what we could get out of Mr. Roboto, and I think in the process, a lot of us are missing out. So, in this video, it's my humble attempt to cobble together a strategy for all of us to start putting our little mascot to work. Let me know what you think in the comments below here. I know I'm going out on a ledge here, so I'm really anxious to see what all of you think, and I appreciate your comments. The reality is that you get okay free rewards from mining stellar dust, which is the thing you need for our toothless monkey. And you get stellar dust from the world boss and mining. So, think about it. You're going to be doing that anyway, so why not coordinate your alliance to get the measly perks from your perky missile-flinging baboon? If your alliance knows how to use our little buddy here in a matchup against other equally strong servers there, here's a little spoiler. He can actually make the difference to put you over the edge and, yes, smush your enemies. Looking at our alliance monster, the first thing you'll notice is that you use stellar dust for everything, and you can choose what to spend your stellar dust on. Our three options are monster talents, its motivation, and its level. Since we use the same currency for all three, we need a roadmap that involves all three. Motivation, we can scratch that one, right? Because it only matters when you're using him, and if he gets so grumpy he refuses to do stuff without you giving him a pat on the head, go ahead and spend some stellar dust on that. Why not? Every pet deserves a little happiness. Rub on the head every now and again, maybe a little rub on the tummy, whatever. Anyway, other than this, our roadmap focuses on monster talents and monster levels. Do not waste energy on your monster motivation level. He only needs to be motivated enough to use his skills, and that won't be for a while, as I'm about to show you. A quick look at monster talents shows some color distinctions of types. Purple stuff increase the baboon's attack options, which we don't care about yet because we don't put them up against each other in the fights that I've seen. Green stuff boosts his stats, which we don't care about yet. Gold stuff are server versus server building skills, which we will care about later. And the blue stuff is what we want to work on first, but not all of it. Okay, I'm going to put it all together, just relax. The blue stuff impacts everyone in the alliance. So, a quick turnoff for a lot of players is that the blue rewards at the beginning aren't worth much. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out it takes a long time to get any of this stuff launched. So again, the red dots and the buttons and all the red dots next to all the buttons inside of the ever-changing tabs in the circus that is Top War just melts away the focus. Happens to all of us. I get confused. It happens. So you'll have to remind your alliance a lot of the top goal. This is because you can't set the preferred goal to be leveling up, and that's what we want first. Our first goal should be to get our little baby baboon up to level 12. At level 12, we can develop the research for rapid repair. And when you max this out at level 5, you're going to get a 5% increase in repair speed for your entire alliance. Not bad, nothing to write home over, but again, free. So it's not bad, just a lot of effort to get there. Again, you have to spend the stellar dust in order to get the rewards for the monster source, so why not focus your efforts for greater alliance gains? Makes sense, eh? Our second goal is to pivot again to getting our adolescent mecha Baboon up to level 13. At this level, we can knock out the rapid training research and you can get your entire alliance a 5% increase in training speed. Again, for free. Not too shabby for everyone, but it gets a lot better. At level 14, a great power opens up. So at that point, we want to work on this effect that's called Forceful Retreat. Being able to remove enemies in a building that is impossible to beat is actually a pretty darn good skill that you can use in battle, and we want this skill. Now, figuring out how to use the skills is kind of an entirely different matter. Leave that up to your server leaders, whatever, but I've been assured by other server leaders that you can use, and they do use these skills. Anyways, moving on. After level 14, it's going to be a very long road to get to our next milestone, which is level 18. We want to get to that level as fast as possible, though, because we will open up two things that we really want. And we get to say our little baby boy is all grown up, which I guess makes us semi-proud parents of sorts. I guess, whatever. First, we can start working the base attack buff. Totally maxed out, this will increase the attack of all Alliance members, all of us, by 10% when we're hitting enemy bases. How nice is that? After this is done, we want to then transition to the enemy deception skill. Maxed out, this will give us a 25% reduction in damage increase for a specific building, which is really nice when you use it just right. Notice this isn't damage decrease. This is decreasing the damage increase of the attackers hitting your building. In any event, it's pretty nice. Once you're done with the enemy deception skill, I'd bounce back to the rapid gathering skill in order to boost Odinium gathering for all your members. It's not a huge increase, but in case you haven't noticed, Odinium is really hard to get a hold of, so it's worth the itty bitty little increases. And for those of us that play around with Vals, we've realized ever since you go up to level 100 here, Vals are a little more useful than what they were before for folks that are not like, the top 10 fighters. After this, do whatever you want. There's just not a lot of other sexy stuff here, in my opinion. Just keep working together so you can reach those goals in a reasonable amount of time. While most of the benefits aren't tremendous, they're free. And strategically, if you fail to recognize the free competitive advantages that other servers catch, you're going to lose against them in battle. All other things being equal, of course. So, what do you think? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and every like, every comment, and every merch buy you do helps me grow my channel. Like this cool little shirt here, point to the logo, it's hard to do. So I appreciate all you do to help me through all of this, just whatever, I appreciate everything you do. Overall, when you stop to think about it, the Blaze Baboon isn't terrible, all right, and can be used to help your alliance get stronger in game, and yes, smush your enemies. I just wish, I have a little wishy thing we all do. I wish that Top War made the middle research items a little bit better to keep people's interest in the creature. It could make for a great dynamic with a little bit of tweaking. Until next time, Tubiverse, thanks for all your support, and I hope this video helps you out in your alliance. And again, I look forward to your likes and your comments below.